Hello, good afternoon. This is Sergio Daniel Espinosa Ugalde, and we are going to talk this time about bilingualism and multilingualism. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about monolingualism and some concept about this topic. First, we're going to watch a video that explains more or less the importance in a kind of comedic way about bilingualism or multilingualism.
Oh no. Jesus.
You alright?
No, I'm having a bit of a nightmare, actually.
What's the matter?
Well, I've got all the international CEOs from around the world in this room. In 10 minutes, the annual summit's supposed to take place. They've flown thousands of miles to get here, and my translator hasn't turned up. I need to find someone who can translate into 7 different languages.
Well, I can do that. Yeah, I did a TEFL in my gap year.
Welcome back to London, ladies and gentlemen. This is Helen Marsh, who'll be our interpreter today. So, without further ado, let's address section 1.1, multinational profiteering for the financial year 2005-2006. Helen.
Hurdy-gurdy-gurdy. Hurdy-gurdy-gurdy-gurdy. Gurdy. Oh, bud. Oh, bud.
No, ma no, cosa ta dici, vado
Wongo. This is not my sandwich.
Well, so as it says on the video, please do not take offense by the content of this video. It's just like a very comedic way to illustrate why it's important to be multilingual, and also kind of a critique to people whose mother tongue or native language is English, because they are mostly the ones that doesn't want, or they think they don't need to learn another languages, okay? Just because English is like the most common or universal language in the world, okay? So first we're going to talk about monolingualism, okay? Monolingualism is not like the norm, okay? This is very important to understand. Monolingualism is like very rare, okay? Monolingualism is the illiteracy of the 21st century, according to Greg Roberts, okay? So there are more bilinguals or multilinguals than monolinguals in the world, okay? So regarding to concepts about this unit and this topic, what is a multilingual speaker? Well, it's easy. A multilingual speaker is someone that speaks 2 or more languages, okay? Someone that speaks 2 or more languages. It doesn't have to be in the same proficiency level, but they could, as long as they can communicate well in their second language. What is first language acquisition? Well, first language acquisition is the way we learned our first language or our mother's tongue, and there are many theories about this, and they are all heavily disputed. Some people think it's like a natural process, that we have something in our brain that predisposes us to learn language. This is absolutely not proven until now, and it's one of the theories that I don't really agree with. There are other theories that say must say that first language is acquired without formal education. However, there are some kinds of formal education, like the mother every day telling their son what is that, what is what, and what it is called, and more. Okay, so first language acquisition is just the way we learned our mother tongue. Then we have the concept of simultaneous bilinguals. Okay, a simultaneous bilingual is someone that acquires two languages at the same time. The most common example is when the kid, their kids' parents are like one from one country and the other from the other. For example, an immigrant family, the mother is Chinese, the father is American, and they at home speak Chinese. But as they live in America, they will speak English at school, at work, with their friends, and so more. And also, sometimes what happens is that one language dominates over the other, and this is totally like understandable. Okay, mostly due to social pressures. Okay, and mostly in English-speaking countries. Okay. Why? Well, because maybe if your first language is Chinese, for example, but you use English every day and in very important aspects of your life, like work, like at school, like with your friends, with your partner, well, this will be more dominant over the other, and over the course of time you won't lose the proficiency of the other language, but you will not have the same just because of practice. Okay, just because you're using one more than the other. It's quite easy to understand. Then we have the concept of a native speaker. Okay, a native speaker is regarded as someone that has complete control and proficiency over one language, their native language. Okay, their mother's tongue. Okay, because you grew up on that environment, on that culture, using that language. No, you are like you are an expert at this language. Okay, this is a little bit problematic for many reasons. Okay, first of all, in linguistics, first language acquisition is the same as a native speaker level. And also in linguistics, second language acquisition cannot approach the level of proficiency or accuracy as first language acquisition. This means that they think that you will never be as good on your first language or on your mother's tongue than on your second tongue. But this is very problematic, because there are people that first of all, they even in their native language they are not good at it. Okay, they can communicate, but they are incapable of writing correctly. No, and for bilinguals, they might usually have like the same proficiency in both languages. So it's a very problematic view. Then we have the concept of common underlying proficiency hypothesis, which is or refers to the competences achieved during first language acquisition. These competences serve as the foundation for second language acquisition. Okay, this goes against the unlearning perception that we used to have before. Bilingual students perform better academically because they exhibit more cognitive elasticity, and they have better ability to analyze abstract visual patterns. And also bilingual students who receive bidirectional bilingual instruction where equal proficiency in both languages is required, perform at an even higher level. This means, in simple words, if you use 2 languages or more to study the same topics or to communicate with different people, you will be smarter. So this is about it. This is all. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Bye.